Please remember that Tinubu said he will settle this matter, and he created a cattle ranch or whatever. Even created a ministry headed by Jega. Is that not true? Please, my people, what happened to that ministry that Tinubu created? I told you here when he said that, I said this thing will not resolve this matter because that is not the core of the matter. There is something these people are looking for. It's not your ranch. I said it here. I said it here. Because people say, you don't only believe in Tinubu, you don't believe in AP, I know these people, what they are playing pranks with us. There is no sincerity in whatever they are doing. What happened to that thing that Tinubu created to settle this matter? He's not even talking about it again. And when he did that, I told everybody who cared to listen that this will not solve the problem. Tinubu and Buhari knows what they did. They know what they are doing. This bloodbath cannot be for nothing. They should explain to us why they should allow Nigerian blood to be wasted in this manner. They should tell us. Because I don't see why this should continue from where Buhari stopped to where Tinubu is now. Right. And you say you have a president who will not come and tell us we have already stopped insecurity. We have depleted Boko Haram, this and that. All right, and you know, just leave service. Look, I have said it here. Anybody who didn't know what happened in 1967 that caused the war, look at it now. Okay, Barrister. Look at it. After all, Babangida said it in his book that when Gowon could not stop the killing of the Igbos, that was what caused the war, the Biafran war. Look at it happening again. Look at it. Look at it happening again. Right, how can you continue to massacre people in this manner and you want them to fall down? The day these people rise up now, you will see. The narrative will change.
Let me bring it to you now, Mr. Akinfatinke.
This president is not the president of Nigeria. He's the president of some people. He's there to protect them, whatever they do. That is why the 400 names of those sponsoring the terrorists, nobody will open not to talk or calling them out. I'll give you an example. So when I said Tinubu is not in charge, the answers are there, staring at you in the face. A president that is active and is for everybody would have reacted like other presidents outside here. But this particular one, whenever these particular killer herdsmen are on the rampage, Tinubu will go to sleep. He will pretend he didn't know or hear what they are doing. But let somebody cough down here in the south, he will react immediately. Immediately he will react. Can you see the difference? When something happened at Okwama, you saw what he did. Just check. Whenever anything happens here, they kill one policeman or one soldier here, Tinubu will react immediately. But look at how many soldiers and police that were killed in this killing. What did he say? That a governor should constitute a peace meeting.
They are watering it down to a mere communal clash, which yes, we know. We know, all Nigerians know. People from that state are telling you that this is more like an ethnic cleansing going on. So why are you making it look so little or like, so mundane, like it's just a clash, a communal clash going on? And you're talking about reconciliatory meetings.
And tell me
so how about the perpetrators, first of all? How about bringing them to book?
Do you even know the problem? The judges at that time were the old brigade who stood against corruption, against all sort of judicial rascality. They didn't entertain it. So when you say the judges before 1990 were corrupt, you didn't give us instances. Because no judge would have annulled an interim government put in place by a military dictator called Babangida. That was the height of judicial firmness. No judge would have done it. It's like a judge today going against Tinubu and his state of emergency in Rivers State. Can't you see the comparison? Nobody would have done it. So he should have been more specific for us to know whether he is saying the truth or not. Not one or two cases that are very minor. We are talking of very strong cases, very important cases, landmark cases that judges compromise. That's when you know that these judges, they are corrupt. If you are saying before 1990, in 2023, what happened? Can you clap your hand that those judges did well at the Supreme Court concerning that presidential election tribunal? Did they do well? So I will advise him, let him not join these people in saying all manner of things that are not true. Maybe because he's a lawyer.
All right. All right, so we remember that we know that during the military era, a lot of clampdown happened, and a lot of people were killed. People like Ken Saro-Wiwa and the rest, 8 of from Ogoni, which, by the way, brings me to this now, where the Ogoni Central Indigenous Authority has rejected the misplaced, they call it a misplaced action by President Bola Tinubu.
Most of them
to give Ken Saro-Wiwa and the rest of them presidential pardon. They are arguing that, in fact, they never committed any crime, so there was no need for a presidential pardon on that. They even went ahead to say that, you know, that some people, that this is, that the president could use his constitutional powers, but if detractors go to court, that this could, you know, pan out to be another thing for the president and the federal government, because there was never a crime in the first place. So it looks like you're making them a villain. Meanwhile, they were just an activist trying to protect their resources, will I say that, or protect their community from harms.
Yes, most of the judgment at that time was done under a military tribunal and all that. Some of them didn't get to go. In fact, some of them were under state detention. So it was the decision of the military most of the time.
So Barrister, talking about this Ken Saro-Wiwa's case now and the Ogoni 9, is it okay for the president to give them presidential pardon instead of exonerating them with what the Ogoni communities or indigenous are saying, that they never committed a crime, so there was no need for a pardon? Instead, there should have been an exoneration.
Yes, the exoneration, that maybe that was the mistake he made, because giving them national honors posthumously is equally a way of recognizing their struggles and all that.
Okay.
But the pardon shouldn't have come in, because actually there was no crime. It's like now that they are saying that Abiola won the election. Or yeah, give him the honor as a former president. Nobody will do that. But it has been accepted that yes, he won the June 12 1993 election. But they will not give it to him for reasons best known. Maybe another government will come that will recognize that fact. APC will implode. I have predicted it last year. So whether all of them run inside there or not, I don't need to be told what will happen. They have started imploding already. That was implosion going on there, because they said they went there and were trying to pronounce Tinubu for 2027 without mentioning Shetima. And these people say no, without Tinubu, Shetima, there will be no Nigeria, no APC. And that was it. So is that not implosion on the making? So that will tell you what is going to happen. By the time all the people that are jumping there, they are promising them heaven and earth. If you don't fulfill it, what will happen? Will they be happy? No, will they be happy? So I don't need to be told. It's just that ignorant people who don't know what is going on. And it's a pity. So all this thing about the AP, I'm asking you again a promise. Huh? This thing that is going on now, is this the same man that Nigerians want to re-elect in 2027?
All right.
This man that cannot even secure your life and property. You want him to continue in office? They can't call out these people. Especially Pastor Adeboye. He protested the fuel subsidy removal in 2012. But with all that is going on under Tinubu, he cannot talk. He cannot talk. Why
is that so,
I said because of APC.
But he's not a member of APC.
Oh, really? Are you serious? Because
he's not a card-carrying member of APC.
Really?
Not that I know of.
His godson is a member of APC. He has benefited from APC one way or the other. And then the man there now, as the president, is a Yoruba man and an APC president. So all this will make him not to talk. That is why God will say judgment will start from his house. All the people that you people celebrate here as the most popular pastor, the biggest church, all of them are in bed with politicians. It's as simple as that. They are in bed with politicians. We no longer have men of God.
All right, thank you.
We have men of politicians now. That's what we have.
That's what you think.
Yes, now, even this thing that Yosiba, I just told him, it's an advice. So, my able professor, please don't soil your name with this thing you are saying. Because everybody know that our judiciary are more corrupt today than any other time in the history of this country. They are more corrupt today. You too, you know that.